I'm just going to give you a minute to get settled in. So sometimes I'm just going to talk to you, sometimes I'm going to practice with you, but the goal is to just not worry about it, okay? If you have poses that you're not getting, if there is anything that is stressing you out, just set that aside. Take child's pose anytime and just breathe. Take this time to make your own personal solace amidst all of the crazy that is surrounding us right now. So in child's pose, we're just going to stretch our hands out in front of us and take some deep breaths. Okay. So reach those hands out. Grab my phone so it's near. Reach those hands out. Set your forehead down on the mat and breathe. Reaching your fingers along in front of you. Relaxing the head down. You can roll your forehead across your mat, side to side. Really sink your hips back and down and just breathe here. If you're watching me intently, you'll notice I lift my head off the mat a little bit just so you can hear me better. But let your head relax down. Nice work. Walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. Place your left hand on top of your right hand. And just feel that stretch down the side of your body. And then walk your hands over to the other side. Continuing with your breath here, stretch back out to the center one more time. Nice job. And then come to all fours. Hands are right underneath your shoulders, knees are right underneath your hips. Your back is nice and long, your spine is neutral. Then we're going to flex the spine and stretch the spine. Just wake up our bodies a little bit. So as you inhale, drop the belly down. Lift the crown of the head. Breathe in. And then draw your belly in. Press your hands into the mat. And stretch your spine, your tailbone for cat. So breathe through that a few times with me. Inhale, drop the belly down. And exhale, press your hands into the mat, draw the belly up and in. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. One more time, breathing through. That's what Vinyasa means, connecting it all with our breath flowing. Nice job. Maybe just rock your hips side to side. Shift the weight around in your hands. And then curl your toes under and press back to down dog. Good. So here we're shooting our tailbone up towards the sky, drawing our chest towards our thighs. Spread your fingertips out nice and wide. Take up some space on your mat. Press your palms into the mat. And breathe here. Fill up your lungs. And let it go. Good. Inhale again. And exhale. Maybe you pedal out your heels. You start to stretch. You start to feel where we feel a little tight in our body. Maybe your hamstrings are feeling tight today. Just making note of that, respecting that in your body, and then making note as we work on through our practice how we can loosen up. Good. So inhale, come up high on the balls of your feet. Look up towards your hands and then just tippy toe up to meet your hands. Let your head hang down heavy. Let your hands hang down and then grab onto opposite elbows for ragdoll. You can sway side to side if it feels good in your body today. But just relax. Let it go. Maybe you shake your head yes and no. I'm going to give you lots of options today. I'm going to keep it basic myself, but give you ways to step it up. Good, relax down. Inhale, reach up, look up. Bring your hands together, and as you exhale, bring them down to heart center. Good, take a moment here together to just breathe. So maybe if you're having any technical difficulties, you just give yourself this space to relax, to let it go. It doesn't matter. Good. Maybe you hear some background noise today, and I'd encourage you to just bring it back to your breath. We can't always control what's going on around us, but we can control what's going on inside of us. So take a deep breath and let go of the things you cannot control. Breathe in again. And exhale. Good. Bring your hands down to your sides. Roll your shoulder blades back and down. Stretching your fingers down towards the ground. Feel both feet firmly planted in your mat. And breathe here. This is mountain pose. Our palms are open. We're open to what this practice has for our bodies today. We're open to a new mindset. We're open to adapting to a new way of life here for hopefully a short time. Take a big breath. Good. So we're working on inhaling and exhaling through our nose. So take a big inhale through your nose, fill up your lungs, stretch your arms up. And as you exhale, release down. Empty your lungs, release your head, release your hands every time. We inhale to a half lift. Hands can come to shins. Look at my spine stretching long, the crown of my head reaching forward, my shoulder blades sliding back. Breathe in and exhale, fold again. Let's try that again. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, half lift again. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step back to high push-up. Good. Our abs are drawn in. We're pressing through our hands. We're strong in our body. We're activating our core. Draw your belly in. Breathe in for me. And out. Commit to yourself that through this practice, as you find challenging points, you will come back to this breath and breathe through it. You're so strong and so capable. Breathe in and out. Good. Inhale, come forward on the balls of your feet. Exhale, lower to the knees. Uncurl the toes. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the whole way down to your mat. And inhale up for a little cobra. So the elbows shoot back, shoulders shoot back. Stretching through the shoulders. Breathe in, draw your belly up and in. Exhale, press back to child's pose. Good, stay here for a few breaths while I talk to you so you can take that level of the flow every time, okay? You can always come to your knees for the low push-up. You can come the whole way down to your mat. If you prefer, press back to child's pose, meet us in down dog. It's your practice, honor your body. You're different every day. What you did yesterday, how you slept last night, this all affects our body. So give yourself that grace this morning, okay? Everybody push back to down dog. Good. Inhale up on the balls of the feet. Bend the knees. Step up, 2 steps up to the hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale to that half lift. Exhale, hands down, step back. High to low push-up. This time your choice, knees or toes. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale through upward facing dog or cobra. Lift the thighs, lift the chest if you're in up dog, and exhale back to down dog. Good. Breathing in. Breathing out. Another inhale. And exhale. Inhale up on the balls of the feet. Look to the hands. Bend the knees. Step or lightly hop up. Your choice. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold and empty. Release the head, release the hands every time. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, down. Step back, high to low push-up. Inhale through up dog. Exhale, back to down dog. We call these our sun salutations. We're waking up the body, we're pumping blood. We're getting our heart rate up as we go up and down. Inhale up on the balls of the feet, lift the hands, step or lightly float up. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. Fill up the lungs and fully empty them. Inhale, half. Exhale, hands down. Step back, high to low push-up. Inhale through upward facing dog. And exhale back to down. Breathing still, inhaling and exhaling. You're doing a great job. Continuing to work through those flows a few more times. Heating the body up, maybe amping it up a little bit if you can. Staying on the toes for those push-ups. Inhale up. Lightly float or step. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down. Step back, high to low push-up. Inhale through up dog and exhale to down. Good. Pedal out the heels. We're getting warm. Inhale up on the balls of the feet. Look to the hands. Step or float. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, trace the midline of the body as you release down. Inhale, half. Exhale, hands down. Step back, high to low. Inhale through up dog. Exhale back. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more inhale. And exhale. Last time through that flow. Inhale up on the toes. Look to the hands. Step or float. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Release the head. Inhale, half lift, stretch long. Exhale, hands down. Step or float back is always an option too. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale through up dog. Exhale to down. Good. Staying here. Breathing in and out. Good. Pedal out the heels again. And then we're going to work into our second sun salutation, our sun bees. So inhale up on the balls of the feet. Step forward to meet your hands and bring your big toes together to touch this time. Sink back in the hips and lift the hands up. We're in chair pose. You're stretching through the hands, relaxing through the shoulders. Stretching the spine long. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Sink a little deeper in the hips if you can, but the goal is not the depth of the squat, it's the length of the spine. So draw your belly in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Another inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down, step back, high push-up. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, low push-up. Inhale through up dog. And exhale, back to down dog. Good. This time, inhale, step the right foot to the right hand. Good. We're going to spin that back foot flat and reach up for warrior one. Good, sink the shoulders down. Thank you, Conlon. Draw the right hip back so the hips are square and facing forward. If you can sink a little deeper, do so. Good, breathe in. Find your groove again, find your breath. Letting everything else go. It's about being flexible in life and in our practice. Good, take another deep breath. And open up to warrior two. So our hands extend one each direction. We're still pressing through the back edge of our back foot and sinking deep. Our quads, our thighs are starting to maybe feel this as we work on strength. Good, so sink down. We're gonna work through this a little bit dynamically with our breath, okay? So I want you to take an inhale and then exhale, straighten out that leg. Good, take an inhale, sink deep. Exhale, straighten it out. A little deeper this time. Inhale, sink deep. And stay here. Breathing, relaxing the shoulders. Breathe. Stay deep in that lunge. Now let the back hand relax down the back leg. Stretch the top hand overhead for reverse. Good, come back to warrior two. And straighten it out again. Good, take a deep breath in. Bend that front knee. Bring the hands both up, back for warrior one. The hips face front. Tuck that right hip in, breathe in. And exhale, hands come down to frame the foot, step back. Lower down to low push-up. Inhale through up dog. Exhale back to down. Good, breathing in and breathing out. Step the left foot to the left hand. Spin the back heel flat and breathe up warrior one on the left side this time. Good, so pull that left hip back. I'm gonna switch so you can see me. So this time we pull the left hip back. Let the right hip swing forward. Press through the back pinky edge of the foot. Hands are reaching high, shoulders relaxing down. Breathing in, breathing out, activating those quads, sinking low if you can. Breathe in, breathe out. Another inhale. And exhale, open up warrior two. Relax the shoulders. And we'll work dynamically through this as well. So take a big inhale, sink deep. And then exhale, straighten it out. Try that again. Inhale, sink deep as you can. Exhale, straighten it out. Again, inhale, sink deep, a little deeper this time. Press through the foot. Push through the back pinky edge, sink deep in the knee. Stay down, and then reverse back. Keeping that weight loaded in the front. Breathe in. Stay focused on the breath. One more inhale. Open up to warrior two. Nice job. Come to warrior one by just rotating the hips forward, stretching up. Breathe in and exhale, frame the foot. Step back, high to low push-up. Your choice, knees or toes always, or you can skip that low push-up and just meet us in down dog. Good, breathe in here. Staying here for two more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Checking on you all, inhaling again. And exhaling. Perfect. All right, inhale up on the balls of the feet. Look up towards the hands. Bend the knees. Step or float to chair pose. Sinking deep in the hips. Big toes are together to touch. Belly is drawn in. We're getting warm. I'm getting warm. Breathe in here, sinking a little deeper if you can. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down, step or float back. Inhale through up dog. Exhale back. Good, breathe in. Breathe out, inhale, right foot to right hand. Spin that back heel, breathe up. Exhale down. Step back high to low. Inhale through up dog. Exhale to down. Good, inhale, left foot to left hand. Spin that back heel flat, breathe up. Sink deep. One more inhale. Right back down, step back high to low. And back to down dog. Good, breathing in, breathing out. One more inhale, and exhale. Inhale up on the balls of the feet, look to the hands, step or float to chair again. Good, this time we're gonna take a twist, okay? So keep your hands up high in that chair, sink down low, and draw the hands together. I'm gonna stay close to you so you can see. Now turning towards our right side, we're gonna rotate and then drop down so the left elbow or left tricep is coming down on the outside of the right thigh. So pressing your palms together, stacking the shoulders, stacking the elbows. Breathe here. Good. I'm gonna face so you can see me. Inhaling and exhaling, we're turning towards that right side. Now when you do this, your left knee is gonna wanna pop out. Pull them together. Breathing here. Trying to gaze up over that right shoulder if you can. With every inhale, pressing your palms together. As you exhale, twisting into that space. Inhale again, press the palms together. Exhale, really let it go. Last time, big inhale. And exhale, come back to center. Sink deep in the heels again. Reach the hands high. Breathe here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Practicing a little balance. Come up on the balls of the feet. Sink a little lower if you can. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down, step back, high to low push-up, your choice, knees or toes. Working inhale through upward facing dog, and exhaling back to down dog. Good, inhale up on the balls of the feet again, bend the knees, step or float to chair. Inhale, reach up. Nice job, sink a little deeper if you can. Remember, draw the shoulders back. Active fingers reaching high. Breathe in here. If there's space for you to sink deeper again, do so. Draw the belly in. And then hands come to heart center. This time we twist to the left. So you're gonna take your palms, press them together, twist towards your left leg. And maybe this is where you stay. Each side is different. Or drop that right elbow down on the outside of the left thigh. Again, your knee is going to want to jet out. This time the right knee will want to pop out above the left. Draw them in. Draw them together. Try to look up over that left shoulder. Twists are great for cleansing our body, cleansing our mind. Breathe in and out. Stay here. Remember, with every breath, pressing the hands together. And then as you exhale, twisting into that space that you create for yourself. So breathe in. Breathe out. Another inhale. And exhale. One last inhale, twisting into that space. And then exhaling, bring it back to center. Reach the hands high for chair one last time here. Good. Breathing in. Breathing out. Another inhale. And exhale. I'm going to face you so that you can see me. But from chair here, what we're going to do is sinking deep. As we inhale, we're going to bring our arms out to the sides, come up on the balls of our feet. As we exhale, sink back down. Try it with me. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, sink down a little lower. Inhale up on the balls of the feet. Exhale, sink down. Again, inhale up on the balls of the feet. Exhale, sink down. 2 more. Inhale up on the balls of the feet. Exhale, sink down. Last one. Inhale up on the balls of the feet. Hold it. Sink a little deeper in that squat. Balancing, strengthening the ankles. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, come on up. Fold forward. Nice work. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold and empty. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. This time, heel toe it out as wide as your mat. We're going to take our peace signs, our peace fingers on both hands, and hook our big toes. You can bend at the knees if you're feeling tight in the hamstring still, and then just relax the head down. Good. Now, as you breathe here, roll those shoulders back down the back. And as you inhale, draw your chest a little bit more towards your thighs. And as you exhale, try to straighten your legs out a little more. Letting the head hang down, not holding it up. Take 2 more breaths here. Nice job. 1 more breath in. And exhale, release the toes. Bring it back in. Good, and roll it up 1 vertebrae at a time. Roll the shoulders down and back. Nice job. We're gonna work through a couple balancing poses together, okay? So first, just take your right leg. It's gonna be my left, I know that, but that's because I'm mirroring you. So we're gonna take our right foot and we're gonna practice tree pose. So it can be down here at the mat, right at the ankle. It can be above or below the knee, just not on the knee, okay? So you place that foot where you'd like it, pressing equal pressure into the thigh and into the ground. Bring your hands to heart center. Lifting up through the chest, relaxing through the shoulders, breathing here. Trying to find a spot that's not moving in the room that you're in that you can look at, your gaze. Breathing here. You can stay here, you can extend your arms up, growing your branches, opening through the chest. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Last breath in. And exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Take your time and release that foot down. Shake out the knees. Nice work. And we'll take the other leg now. So take that left foot. Remember, above or below the knee, just not on the knee. Pressing equal pressure into that thigh and into all 4 corners of the foot that's rooted in the mat. Bring the hands to heart center. And you can stay right here. You can extend your arms up whenever you'd like. Breathing in and out. Continuing with that breath. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath. Inhale. And exhale, release down. Nice job. Shake out those legs again. Nice work. Nice work. Good. And then the last pose we're going to do is eagle pose today. So you're going to take that right foot again, take it up and over the left. Now you can try to hook the toes around the back if you'd like, or you can just balance them on the ground. Again, that's fine too. And then we're going to take our arms like goalposts. And it's easy to remember when our right leg is over, we have to take the right hand under. Then take your fingertips to touch your palm. Relax the shoulders back. Hands are in front of your face there. The shoulders are releasing down. If this is bothering your shoulders at all, just bring the palms together. You don't have to take that right hand under. Your choice, breathing here. Maybe you can bend the knee, maybe you can sink down a little. Take another inhale. And exhale, release down. Good, switching it out. Taking the left leg this time up and over. Take your arms like goalpost, left arm comes under. Fingertips come to touch the palm, relax the shoulders down. This is an intense stretch through the shoulders, especially if you're tight or you naturally rotate forward with your posture like I do. This pose is so important for us. Breathe in, breathe out. Remember if that's hurting your shoulders, then you can go ahead and just place your palms together. Draw the belly in. Another breath, inhale. And exhale, shake it out. Big inhale, fill the lungs. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, hands down. High push-up. We're going to hold here for a few breaths. Work through a plank series. Work our core. Draw the belly in. Press through the hands. Keep breathing. I'm going to check on you. Stay here in this plank. We're going to stay here for 4 more breaths. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale. Now stay in that high push-up, but we're going to roll towards your right side. So take the heels, stack them on top of each other, roll towards the right, lift the left hand up for side plank. You can always take that left foot in front, right knee down onto your mat. Either way, lifting up through that bottom hip. We're not letting it sag down, whether we have stacked feet or not, lifting up through that hip. Breathing here. Another inhale. If you want to challenge yourself, you can always lift that top leg. Your choice, your practice. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last breath in. Rotate back to center. Regain your composure. Breathing here. You're strong. Come to that breath. This is your rest. Continuing to breathe. I'm going to check on you. One more inhale. We're going to roll the opposite direction. So you're going to roll towards the left. Extend the right arm up for side plank. Same thing goes here, that you can tuck that left knee down on the mat if you need. If you want to increase the intensity, you can lift that top foot. Stacking your shoulder right over the wrist, lifting up that bottom hip. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. It's okay if that arm shakes a little bit. We're working hard. One more inhale. Exhale, come over to that high push-up one more time. I'm going to flip around. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath. You can do it. Inhale. And exhale. This time we're going to all lower the whole way down to the mat together. Belly lays down on the mat. Nice job. Hands are right underneath you. Breathing here. Just activating the shoulder blades by drawing the elbows back. Nice job. Draw the belly in. And then we're just going to lift the arms up to our sides like goalposts. Draw the belly in. Eyes are gazing about 6 inches in front of you. Not lifting our head and overextending our neck. Try not to look at the screen during this time. I'll talk you through it. Breathe in and out. Release down to the mat. Take your right cheek down. Relax here. Letting it go. Nice job. On your next inhale this time, you have a choice. Inhale up, lift up the belly. If it feels good for you, lift the lower legs as well. And try to lift the thighs off the mat. Then lift the arms up as well. You can stay here or swim your arms around, interlace behind you. for locust pose. Try to draw your pinky toes together, or your big toes together rather. Draw the shoulder blades together, roll the shoulders back. Draw the abs up and in. Breathe in. Another inhale, lift up a little higher. And then exhale, release your left cheek down, release the hands to the sides. Still breathing here. Good, bringing your hands right underneath your shoulders. Press back to all fours. Take your right arm, reach it up. Thread the needle, set the right shoulder down on the mat. And then take that top hand overhead. Feel it stretch through your shoulder. Continuing with that breath in and out through the nose. Nice job. Take that left hand right underneath your shoulder again. Press yourself back up to all fours. We'll repeat on the left side. So lift the left arm up. Thread the needle. Sit the left shoulder down. Extend that right arm overhead. Continuing with your breath, take that right hand right underneath your shoulder, press up to all fours. Nice work. Breathing here. And we're gonna curl the toes under, sink back, and just stretch the hands overhead. Feeling that stretch through the bottoms of our feet. Continuing to breathe here, staying here for just another breath or two. Nice job. Coming on up. Keep your toes tucked under, but come up onto your knees. Take the hands just to heart center. Release the shoulders down and stay here for 3 breaths. I want you to come back to the thoughts you had at the beginning of our practice today. Anything you needed to let go of, to release, to not bring with us into this day that's not serving us. Just take a moment to bring those to your attention and to make it your intention to release those through our breath this week. Begin kind of the more relaxation part of our practice today, spending a little longer time in the pose, breathing. Uncurl the toes. Just swing the legs around so you're seated on your mat. Come to the center of your mat. Go ahead and lie back onto the back. We're going to go through a few back bends together. So your hands are just extended towards your feet. And you're just going to take your feet and walk them towards your body. Pressing your feet into the mat, your hands into the mat. Lift your hips up. So we're not really squeezing through our glutes. We're using our legs, our feet to press ourselves up. Working on that flexibility in our back. Nice job. You can stay here or you can walk your shoulders underneath you, interlace your hands, and stretch the hands down towards the feet. Breathing here, in and out. Lift the hips up a little higher. Continuing with your breath, lift the hips a little higher. One more time, inhale. And exhale, roll it down one vertebrae at a time. Give yourself a little hug, knees pull into the chest. And you can take this same pose again. Or if wheel is part of your practice, feel free to take wheel. Fingertips come right by your ears and we press up hands and feet at the same time. So bridge your wheel, lifting up through the hips, drawing the fingertips together, squeezing down towards your feet. Continuing to breathe. If you're in wheel, pressing through your hands and your feet, lifting up as high as you can. Whenever you feel like it's too much for you, make sure you tuck your chin and roll down one vertebrae at a time. But if you can, stay here, 2 more breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out, lifting a little higher, everyone together. One last breath. And release down. Nice job. Give yourself a little hug again. Nice job rocking out the back, the spine. Good work. Nice job. Now, it might not be pretty to get there, but your choice to draw yourself up, rolling up, swinging the legs around. We're going to work ourselves back to down dog, just to get into some hip stretches together for pigeon. Good, so you can bend the right knee, extend the right leg up high to the sky if you'd like, or just draw that right knee towards the right wrist. Let your ankle come out towards the left. Sink back and down. And our goal is to try to get this front shin parallel to the front of the mat. But really the important part is that we just don't sink down over onto our right hip. We stay centered so that we can feel that stretch. You can stay up high. If you have a yoga block at home nearby and you'd like to have it underneath your forearms, you can always do that to give yourself a little height while still relaxing down. Or you can come down to forearms on your own. You can sink down, let your forehead touch the mat, wherever you're at in your practice today, and give yourself the space that maybe it's not the same place you always are in your practice. Today is a different day. Breathe here. Our hips take some time to work out, so we hold these poses longer. Focus on that breath, in and out through your nose. With each breath, releasing down, trying not to hold yourself up. Allowing your breath to find those tight places in your body that you need to relax into. Taking another breath or two here, working your way back up high on your hands. Curl your back toe under and press back to down dog. Good, this time you can bend the left knee, extend the left leg up if you'd like, or just take the left knee towards the left wrist. Bring that left ankle up towards the right wrist. Remember, staying high and centered is okay. We don't want to roll on to the left hip. You can come down to all fours. And sinking down, relaxing with every breath. We hold emotion in our hips. We hold stress in our hips. It's so important to give our body time to work that out, to release it. A lot of you have probably been sitting at computer desks or at kitchen counters and places that aren't all that ergonomic for our bodies. So take this time to stretch, to breathe, to treat your body to what it needs, to allow your mind to relax, to shut off. As you settle in, if you can take a deeper posture here, feel free to do so. You're finding yourself clenching your teeth together, your jaw. Breathe here, relax your jaw, relax your face. Taking another deep breath or two. Making your way up to high on your hands again. We're just going to take a moment to swing the back leg around, and I'm going to sit and face you. We're going to stay in a seated position for a short time here before we work into our final relaxation, and that's just to give our minds time to meet us there. So if it bothers you to sit on all fours and you have a pillow you can sit on, or you have a yoga block, you can always put that underneath you as well. It's up to you. I find that our feet don't fall asleep when we're elevated just a little bit, so letting the knees relax. You can place your hands on your thighs. You can open up your palms, whatever feels good for you. Just relax the shoulders down. Breathing. You can close your eyes here. I just want you to take a moment to be thankful for your body. Be thankful for your health. To be thankful for all of those who are serving so that we can be healthy. They're risking their lives for us, and we're all doing our part in staying home and honoring that. Honoring what you're doing for yourself, for others right now. Just breathe. Focusing on that breath in and out through your nose. Take a nice big inhale for 3, 2, 1. Just hold it for a moment. And then exhale just as slowly for 3, 2, and 1. Do that again. Inhale slow, 3, 2, 1, and hold for just a moment. And exhale just as slowly, 3, 2, 1. Continuing that breathing on your own for a moment. If it helps you to count in your head, that helps me to just quiet my mind and focus on my breath. So continuing with that practice on your own, breathing in for 3 counts, holding for just a moment, and breathing out for 3 counts. Continue breathing here, staying seated, staying quiet, staying still, trying not to fidget too much. Continue with your breath. On this next inhale, breathe in with me. As you exhale, let it all out through your mouth. Do that one more time. Inhale, letting everything go together. Nice job. If you're seated on a block or a pillow, slip that out. We're going to lie back on our backs. So you can keep your knees bent for a moment. Lie back on your back. The soles of the feet can come together to touch. You can let the hips just hang open as gravity takes work there on your legs, taking one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Just relaxing. If it doesn't feel good for you to lay back, you can feel free to stay in that seated. Breathing. We just continue with our breath here. Just feeling your body being heavy, melting down into the mat, one breath at a time. Taking one more breath here, taking your hands to the outside edges of your thighs, drawing your knees together. Lift your feet up off the ground. They can be in a tabletop position. You can extend your legs straight up the wall. Your legs up a wall pose, flexing the feet. Your hamstrings are tight. It's okay if there's a slight bend in your knees. We're just allowing all that blood flow to come down to our low back, to our hips. Restore our body. Continuing with that breath, breathing in and out. If you want to take shoulder stand or plow, if that's part of your practice, you're welcome to do so. We're going to stay here for another moment or two. Or you can just stay here with me and legs up a wall, relax, breathe. Taking 2 more nice breaths. Last inhale. Everyone coming down together from whichever pose you found yourself in. Keep your right knee into your chest, extend the left leg. Take the right leg across the body. You can take your right arm like a goalpost or extend it out long. Maybe you take your eyes, you gaze over that right elbow or fingertips. Spinal twists are so helpful for us as we release, let go. One more inhale here. Slowly come back to center, keeping your right knee in. Bring your left knee in to meet it. Extend that right leg. Take the left leg across the body this time. Keep that left arm out like a goalpost or extend the fingertips long. Take the eyes, gaze over the elbow or the fingertips with that left hand and relax. Continuing with your breath here. Coming back to center. You can keep your knees both bent if you'd like, or if it feels all right in your body, extend both legs long down your mat for our final relaxation, Shavasana. We're just going to spend a few moments here relaxing. So palms are open, fingers are releasing down towards the feet, letting your feet naturally roll open. And as you breathe, I just want you to feel that your head is heavy, your shoulders are away from your ears, your shoulders, your elbows, your wrists are all melting down into the mat. Feel your back release your belly. your hips, your knees, your ankles, all releasing down. And as you become settled here, I'm going to try not to move. We're just going to allow our breath to carry us. Yoga is not being able to be still and quiet and not thinking, but it's practicing that behavior. It's practicing the behavior of getting more comfortable with just ourselves, being present in a space, being more comfortable with silence, being more comfortable with space in general. So breathe. As thoughts come in, just let them go out with your breath. In and out through your nose. It's the ability to create our own silence, our own pauses in our day, our own space. So maybe your space right now is not as quiet as mine is. But we can create that quietness, that stillness with our breath. So breathing in and out. Continuing to let go. Letting go of the things we cannot control. Taking another breath or two here. And bending your knees, rolling on over to your right side. Giving yourself time, keeping your movement small, but on your next breath, come on up to a seated position with me for some closing breaths together. So sitting up nice and tall with a long spine, hands come back to thighs. Roll the shoulders back and down. Take a big inhale, reach your arms up. Being grateful for this time in your body. Exhale. And one last inhale. Bringing in all the good. And exhaling anything that you don't need to take with you on the rest of this day. Namaste. Thanks for practicing with me today, guys. You did great.